Congress was forced to distance itself from Pitroda's comments. Party leader, chairman of the communications cell, Jairam Ramesh, took to social media to clarify Pitroda's view as personal and not reflecting the Congress party. He said that China remains India's foremost foreign policy, security and economic challenge. He said the views reportedly expressed by Mr. Sam Pitroda in China are most definitely not the views of the Indian National Congress. China remains our foremost foreign policy, external security as well as an economic challenge. The INC has repeatedly raised questions on the Modi government's approach to China, including the PM's public clean chit to it on June 19, 2020. Our most recent statement on China was on 28 January 2025. It is also extremely regrettable that the Parliament is being denied an opportunity to discuss the situation and express a collective resolve to meet these challenges effectively. On this, I am joined by Nikhil Jain, political analyst, Ajit Jha, senior journalist, Bhanuchandra Nagarajan, political analyst. Let me straight away go to Ajit Jha. Ajit, Mr. Pitroda, in context of the Congress, is a repeat offender. And Congress tried its best to sideline him for some time, but he was accommodated. My question to you is, when someone has embarrassed the party on multiple occasions, how does he and why does he find his way back into the system?
Let me answer this question in a slightly different way.
Okay.
You know, I actually partly agree with Sam Pitroda. This might come as a shock, but I myself feel that we must sort of cooperate with China, not confront China. You know, don't forget, the largest border in the world is between India and China. We have to live with China. We have lived with China, right? Now, we saw Mr. Modi's sort of Washington visit. Of course, we went sort of all gaga saying we did a great job. But ultimately, the big winner turned out to be US. So my point is, our bilateral trade is #1 with China, #2 with the US, right? It's more than about $118 billion. So what I would argue, in fact, just recently, Elon Musk gave an interview. And this is the same time when Trump and Elon Musk are actually talking about, let's say, a trade war with China. But Elon Musk had gone ahead and praised China. He's argued that when DeepSeek in AI came out, you know, the world market lost $589 billion in one day. Now, that is the level of Chinese technology. In fact, he has gone ahead and talked of several extraordinary achievements of China. So all I'm trying to say is, China is almost like America in many ways, although it's a dictatorship. It's not a democracy, but it is almost $19 billion, right? So
Are you saying it was a political faux pas, but he didn't say anything wrong?
That's right. I think it was a political, the way he put it, he should have begun by saying, of course, Chinese have our territory, but we need to bargain on that. We don't need to go and confront China exactly like the US is doing. US is not confronting China. It's actually cooperating. I mean, if you heard Donald Trump's statement, for example, at one time during his campaign, he talked about, you know, 60% tariff went down to 10%. Even that he has sort of withdrawn from. So that's my point, that we need to make China and the US are the largest sort of technological marvels. We need to learn from both, which we have done in the past.
Fair enough. Now, fair enough. Point taken.